Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I have another fun Christmas card to share with you today. Hey, so I'm using Jaded Blossom's Winter is Gnoming stamp set, their Reindeer Feed stamp set, their Build-A-Booth Christmas character add-ons, their Build-A-Booth dies, their Gnome Dies Christmas add-ons 1, their Gnome Dies sign add-ons, and their Gnome Dies and Gnome Dies 2. And I did put, and I'm using the P13 Stamping Pad Skin Tones, Doodlebugs, Plaid Polka Dot, their Gingerbread Kisses, and their Let It Snow Odds and Ends pack. There we go. And like I said, I did put this little guy together on the assembly video for that Build-A-Booth. Check that out. And that gnome was also put together on that gnome release. Okay, so I have a piece of Aqua Mist cardstock from Papertrey Ink, cut at 4.25 by 11, scored at 5.5 inches to make a vertical A2 size card. Now I'm adding a piece of Neenah Solar White 80-pound cardstock to the inside, cut at 4 by 5.25 inches, and a strip of paper from that Doodlebug Gingerbread Kisses 6-inch pad. I just cut out some of the borders. I don't know, maybe 1.5 inches or something. I just followed the borders. And I do stick that down with some ATG tape and cut off the overhang with a pair of scissors. Now on the inside, I'm going to add a couple of these mugs from that Let It Snow, or Snow Much Fun, or no, what's it called? From the Doodlebug, Let It Snow Odds and Ends. Sorry, guys. Now I'm going to add in a sentiment from that stamp set, and I'm going to stamp that in VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink using my Misty. So Warm Winter Wishes. And now on the outside, I'm going to be stamping onto the Gnome Dies sign add-ons. So this was cut from Neenah Desert Storm 80-pound cardstock. Using my Misty, I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas from the Reindeer Feed stamp set, just with that VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink again. Just stamping nice and lightly. There we go. And I will stick it together. The base was cut out of that with that same Neenah Desert Storm cardstock, and then the string was cut from Pure Poppy cardstock from Papertrey Ink. So I'm just going to add that down using my reverse tweezers and my Bearly Art Glue. There we go. Once it's in place, I will weight that down for a minute there. Now, I'm going to add a 1-inch strip to the bottom of my card. This is cut from Papertrey Ink white cardstock, just to give my booth somewhere to sit. There we go. And I'm going to add this large Santa booth to my card. The booth itself was cut from Geeman Tyndalo wood grain cardstock. And then the beard is Papertrey Ink white cardstock. The hat was cut from Polka Dot Plaid from Doodlebug. The fur trim on the hat was cut from Simon Says Stamp Positively velvet cardstock. There we go. His little nose was cut from P13 Stamping Pad Skin Tones that you can get from the Jaded Blossom store. And I'm just going to pop up his little pom-pom there. Now the little gnome was cut from Pure Poppy cardstock and American Crafts gray cardstock. And I did ink around the edges of his beard and mustache with Close to My Heart's White Daisy ink. There we go. Now I'm going to add on 2 little mitts. That is from the Gnome Dies Christmas Add-ons 1 set. And that's Papertrey Ink white cardstock and Papertrey Ink Pure Poppy cardstock. And I'm using some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals and some Bearly Art Glue to get them in place. There we are. So it looks like he's kind of popping out of his Santa-shaped booth. Isn't that cute? I just think he's adorable. And I love that fur cardstock. Next, I'm using Gingerbread Kisses Puffy Icon stickers from Doodlebug. And I'm going to grab this little candy cane and stick that in one of his mitts, just for fun. Right? I just think that looks cute. So now he's holding a little candy cane. And then I will be adding my little sign to my booth. I will stick that down with Bearly Art Glue. we go. I'm just going to clamp that in place with my reverse tweezers. And now I'm going to use a little tiny black brad and my Ranger poker tool. There we go. I'm going to add a little tiny black brad just to make it look like it's a little nail holding it in place. It doesn't bother me that it shows through on the inside of the card there. And there we go. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to pull up my Secure White Jelly Roll pen and a number 10 to add a few little highlights to these mugs on the inside, just for fun. Because why not, right? Makes it look a little bit more fancy. And there we go. So super cute stuff, right? So thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog, be inspired by the team, the Jaded Blossom store to get your hands on these amazing products. And thanks as always for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Remember, there is an assembly video for that booth, so you can check that out. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.